How's it going, everybody? Got my new friend here from Destroy All Humans. It's pretty big. It's like 2 feet tall or so. Anyway, brings me to my subject. So NASA, never a straight answer, as we like to refer to, as I like to refer to them, is having a a big speech or talk on UFOs, right? UAPs. So the psyop is in full effect, right? So they distracted people with this Ukraine shit. Now they're gonna distract people with the UFO thing. They're pushing this the debt limit thing till after the election, allegedly. But NASA's gonna come out and explain to us about the UFOs that they've been witnessing and this and that, and tell us more about how, our government is, well, they won't tell us this, but how our government is $31 trillion in debt or some shit like that, right? And all of these, not all of them, but like 20% of these UAPs or UFOs, as we used to call them, are of unknown origin, right? So McDonnell Douglas, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, where our government took the technology, and so that they wouldn't have to report on it if we did Freedom of Information Act, they put it in private industry, which are private public partnerships, right? Our defense contractors and all that. And so they can't, they can't account for trillions of dollars, right? And you're going to tell me that these silver spheres and these discs and all these flying wings, these triangular things, like these are alien craft, right? Come on. I mean, give me a fucking break. If the Pentagon or NASA is saying it, that it's a fucking lie. Okay? No matter what they say, they're either projecting, like if they're like, oh, the Russians are running out of chips, they have no more missiles. They're projecting because they know that Ukraine is running out of chips. They have no more missiles. You know what I'm saying? So it's all this bullshit, right? So they're just going to put the psyop out there and like, oh yeah, we got to watch out for these aliens. In order to take the steps for the fake alien invasion. That's what's going to happen. They'll hit like a little town somewhere, wipe it off the map, with some kind of scalar weapon that we're not, that they're not going to tell us about. They go, oh, this alien technology. Okay, bullshit. You know what I mean? NASA ain't going to tell us anything we don't already know. Except they're going to make up some bullshit. Well, 5% of these sightings are of unknown origin. We know it's not the Russians, but it could be. We know it's not the Chinese, but it could be. It's not the Iranians, but it might be. It's not the North Koreans, but it's possible, right? So we got to keep up the war fucking strategy, the war fears, right? Not warfare, that comes after the war fear. And then, they'll be like, oh my God, there's aliens coming. And there'll be the grainy video of some beam coming down and wiping out a town, some little teeny tiny town or some bullshit like that, and we'll be like, oh my God, we gotta give up our independence, and, we gotta have a one world government unite against the alien threat, which is the CIA and the State Department and the Pentagon with DARPA included and all this stuff, McDonnell Douglas and Raytheon and Lockheed Martin. It's ridiculousness, It's just another way to extract money from the bottom 99% up to the top again, right? And if there's an alien attack, a fake alien attack, we won't care how many trillions of dollars they're in debt, right? Because we'll be like, oh my God, please save us from him. Oh my God, they're so threatening. And we saw the grainy footage of that ball moving and then the town disappeared. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I ain't buying it, man. Fuck that shit. NASA ain't going to tell us anything. The Pentagon told us nothing. There's a psyop going on with that To the Stars universe or whatever with Tom DeLonge. I don't think he even knows it, right? And then all those pilots, those Navy pilots and what was it, Alessandro or whatever the heck his name is, the head of of the A-tip and all that. Those are all psyop operatives. You know what I mean? I mean, they might have Tom DeLonge fooled and Jeremy Corbell and all these other people, but they can't fool the actual people because we know that it's all bullshit, you know? Are there probably interdimensional beings or aliens? Yeah. I mean, how could there not be? It's too large to not be. But maybe, I mean, we might be alone, you know? We're probably alone here. And if there are a way more advanced alien civilization, I mean, and like they're like, well, you know, there's evidence that they've been here for thousands of years, if not hundreds of thousands of years. Well, then why wouldn't they have wiped us out before we became technologically advanced that we think we are, you know? They have technologies that would make us believe that it's magic. You know what I mean? If something's sufficiently advanced, like say 50 years more advanced than we are right now, or even 100 or 200 years, which is what DARPA tries to build out, right? The battlefield for tomorrow, right? And the day after or whatever. And, you know, we would think it was magic. You know, imagine if you went back to the 1870s with a functioning tablet, right? With movies that are already preloaded on and you're showing people, they would fucking lose their shit. They think you're a god, you know? So they're not going to tell us anything new. It's all bullshit. Peace.